The complete story of Poseidon, the ruler of the seas. Welcome to an epic dive into the tale of Poseidon, the formidable god of the sea, storms, and earthquakes. In the vast mythology of ancient Greece, Poseidon stands as one of the most powerful and dynamic figures, a deity whose story is as tumultuous and awe-inspiring as the oceans he governs. Join us as we explore the rise, adventures, and legacy of Poseidon, peeling back the layers of myth to discover a character far more complex than a simple god of water. Poseidon's story begins in the cosmic chaos of Greek mythology. Born to the primordial Titan rulers Cronus and Rhea, his fate was sealed before he could even take his first breath. Terrified that one of his offspring would dethrone him, as he had done with his father Uranus, Cronus swallowed each child Rhea bore. But destiny would not allow Poseidon and his siblings to remain captives. Upon reaching adulthood, Zeus devised a daring plan. Poseidon was finally free, emerging alongside Hades, Demeter, Hestia, and Hera, ready to reclaim their rightful place in the cosmos. This liberation led to the great war known as the Titanomachy. For 10 long years, the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, waged a brutal battle against their father Cronus and the Titans. Poseidon fought fiercely beside his siblings, wielding his strength and bravery against their ancient adversaries. Victory would come with the help of the Cyclopes, who forged powerful weapons for the gods. To Poseidon they presented a trident, an iconic symbol of his power. Armed with these divine tools, the Olympians overthrew the Titans, imprisoning them in the depths of Tartarus. With their victory assured, the Olympians divided the universe among themselves. Zeus claimed the skies and became the king of the gods, while Hades took the underworld as his domain. As for Poseidon, he was granted dominion over the vast and mysterious seas. Poseidon established his throne beneath the waves, building a dazzling palace in Aegae. This underwater sanctuary became his stronghold, a place adorned with coral and jewels that shimmered like the sunlit waters. From here, he wielded his immense power over the seas and its creatures. The trident would become Poseidon's most defining symbol. This divine weapon granted him control over the water in all its forms, calm seas, raging storms, or devastating floods. But the trident's power did not end there. With it, Poseidon could shake the earth itself, earning him the title Earthshaker. The ground quaked at his anger and cities crumbled under its force. It was a weapon not only of the oceans but of ultimate dominion. While Poseidon was unparalleled in his strength, his personality was just as turbulent as the waters he controlled. He was impulsive, quick to anger, and unrelenting when insulted. The slightest offense could send him into a fury, but in moments of calm, he could be generous and protective. These dual traits made Poseidon both feared and revered. He was a god whose mood dictated the fate of sailors, the success of coastal cities, and the stability of the earth itself. One of the most iconic moments in Poseidon's story is his famed rivalry with Athena. The two gods vied for control of a city that would become one of the greatest centers of culture in the ancient world, Athens. To earn this honor, each god offered a gift to the city's people. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, causing a saltwater spring to gush forth, symbolizing naval power and dominion over the seas. Athena, however, planted an olive tree, a symbol of peace, prosperity, and sustenance. The citizens, swayed by the practical benefits of the olive tree, chose Athena as their patron goddess. Poseidon's temper flared in defeat, and his rivalry with Athena would simmer for ages. Still, this loss demonstrated both gods' influence over human civilization and shaped Poseidon's interactions with others. Poseidon's influence stretched far beyond the divine realm, playing a pivotal role in many heroic myths. Often his temper and pride would lead him to challenge mortals, resulting in epic tales of struggle and endurance. One of the most notable examples is his enmity with Odysseus. After the cunning hero blinded Poseidon's son Polyphemus the Cyclops, Poseidon cursed Odysseus to wander the seas for 10 long years before returning home. The god unleashed storms, monsters, and countless trials to foil Odysseus's journey. This myth highlights Poseidon's unyielding wrath, but also showcases the balance of power between gods and mortals. In contrast, Poseidon also served as a protector and benefactor to certain heroes. He favored Theseus, aiding him in becoming a great king of Athens. Legends even claim Poseidon created the horse, gifting mankind one of its most noble and useful creatures. Poseidon's passions often led to tumultuous love affairs with mortals, sea nymphs, and other goddesses. From these unions came a host of notable offspring, each with unique fates. His son Triton, a merman, became a herald of the sea. Polyphemus, though monstrous, played a prominent role in myth. And Pegasus, the winged horse born from Medusa, remains one of the most iconic mythical creatures of all time. Poseidon's legacy is carried not only by his children but by the mythical creatures he governed. From hippocampi, half-horse, half-fish beings, to sea monsters that terrorize sailors, Poseidon's creations inspired wonder and fear. Beyond his control over the seas, Poseidon's dominion extended to the land's very foundations. With his trident, he could provoke earthquakes, shattering cities and reshaping landscapes. Ancient Greeks would often invoke Poseidon when the ground trembled, believing his anger had caused the earth to quake. This duality of power over water and land painted Poseidon as a god of unparalleled authority. His destructive force served as a reminder of nature's unpredictability, while his command of creation inspired respect for the balance he maintained. Poseidon's complex personality made him relatable to mortals. He was not perfect nor always just, but these imperfections humanized him. His wrath, arrogance, and even his kindness reflected deeply human traits. Sailors offered prayers and sacrifices to appease him before embarking on their voyages, while coastal cities built temples in his honor. Among these, his temple at Cape Sunion stands as one of the most striking locations, overlooking the sea he ruled. Though ancient, Poseidon's influence endures in modern culture. From art to literature, he remains a symbol of the wild, untamable power of the seas. His character has been reimagined countless times, from the mighty god in Homer's epics to the father of Percy Jackson in contemporary fiction. His image as the rugged, trident-wielding king of the ocean captures imaginations across generations, proving his story is timeless. Poseidon's tale offers profound lessons about the balance between creation and destruction, power and responsibility. He embodies the untamed force of nature, a reminder that even gods must grapple with their inner tempests. Poseidon's flaws and virtues mirror the complexities of human existence, making him a figure of both awe and reflection. Poseidon's saga resonates because it captures the essence of mythology, the balance of chaos and order, of humanity and divinity. From his release from Cronus' stomach to his rule over the seas and storms, Poseidon's story is one of triumph and turbulence. As we leave this tale behind, the echoes of Poseidon's trident still reverberate in every crashing wave and trembling quake. He remains a reminder of the raw beauty and ferocity of nature, and the power contained within stories that transcend time.